Hi, my name is Paul Wilson. I'm the creator of Swing Machine Golf and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. In this tip, I want to talk about your grip pressure. I've had a lot of questions and comments about this. What pressure do you want me at and that sort of thing, or what's the pressure throughout my whole golf swing? So here we go. I'm going to talk about the grip pressure. Now, when you go to do your proper neutral grip that hopefully you've been working on, what you want to try and do is take a grip pressure or apply a grip pressure in your setup position of approximately 2 out of 10, with 10 being the hardest, okay? So I know there's people that are saying hold on to it at 8 out of 10 and that sort of thing. I am talking 2 out of 10 in your setup position. Now the logic here is that I don't want you holding on so tight in the beginning of your golf swing that your arms tighten. So if your arms tighten throughout your golf swing, you're going to have a real problem, because the harder you hit, the tighter you get, the more they're going to buckle, the more the face is going to come through open, and all sorts of problems are going to happen. So I want your grip at about 2 out of 10. Arms are very relaxed. They're literally at 0. Okay, they're extended, but they're just hanging there. The muscles in my arms are not turned on. Okay, I've just got my arms extended and my grip pressure is 2 out of 10. Now, as you start to take the golf club back, the grip is naturally going to tighten. And what I want you to do is, I want you to tighten the grip to about 8 out of 10, okay? So by the time you hit the top of your backswing, it'll be about 8 out of 10. It's not so tight again that your arms are all locked up and your wrists are locked up. We need to be holding on securely, yet loose in our wrists, okay? And that's a very fine line there, and I'll show you a way to get that in a few minutes that you're not going to like, but if you want to try it, then it would be a good thing to work on. So here we go. If I'm at the beginning, I'm at 2 out of 10. As I take the golf club back, my hands naturally tighten on the golf club, and they're tightening to about 8 out of 10. I'm not sitting there thinking to tighten my grip, but you may have to as you first work on this stuff. I've worked on it a long time, and I did the drill that I'm going to show you in a few minutes, and that really helped me to get the proper grip pressure on the golf club. So you start at 2 out of 10, arms are totally relaxed. As you work the golf club back into the backswing, you're feeling the grip pressure tighten. So we don't want the club moving around up there and that sort of thing. The grip is going to be secure, but our wrists are loose. And if you don't think that can be done, I know it can be done, because I can hold on and white knuckle the golf club, yet my wrists can still be loose as I swing the golf club. Okay, so it's a secure feeling in your hands, yet your wrists are still loose to allow you to be to generate the whipping action of the golf club. Okay, so from here, this top of the backswing position, I'm making the move with my lower body. My hands obviously are pretty secure on the golf club, because if I let go, I really wouldn't make any decent contact. Now I'm keeping that grip pressure all the way towards the end of the golf swing. Once I'm in my follow-through position, I do relieve that pressure a little bit. Okay, I don't know exactly what my pressure would be, but in this area here, I'm probably still 6 or 7 out of 10. Now, one of the areas in the follow-through is the very ending of your golf swing. If you find that your right hand is coming off of the golf club, so if I'll do it this way for you, if you go into the follow-through position and you find there's a gap right here in your right hand, what that is your wrists are actually too tight into your follow-through position. So again, what you're trying to do, you're trying to create a solid connection to the golf club, but yet if your wrists are loose, you will be able to do the proper grip fully throughout your whole golf swing. That one really took me a long time to get, because my hands would always move off of the golf club. So if I took a swing like this, went through, and then I brought the club back, the club was always in like a closed position. So it wasn't until I stopped really trying to hit the ball hard and I loosened my wrists that I started to maintain the same grip at the end of my swing that I had in the beginning of my swing. Okay, so that one, just remember, it's because your wrists are too tight. That's not allowing the right hand to maintain that position. So you might want to work on that one as well at some point in your game. And I know some people really do have a problem with it. So I know I did. So to get that, remember, just keep the wrist loose, keep the grip secure, and then you'll be in the right position. So what we want to do, I told you that there's a grip that I wanted to show, or a drill for your grip that I wanted to show you. And what I call it is the tee torture. Okay, and you're really not going to like this at all. So what we want to do is we want to take our grip like this, and then we're going to take a tee, and we want to put it just about 1 inch onto the grip under the fleshy part of your hand. Then you take your grip, making sure that that tee doesn't fall out as you hit your ball. So you can see that I've got the tee right here, and you don't want to drop the tee. If you do, you're going to be loose right in here, and that's what we don't want. We want our hands, you know, solid on the top, at the top of the backswing, allowing the club to be hinged properly. Okay, so we don't want to be letting go of this golf club, otherwise we're going to drop that tee. So what we want to do is we want to put that in there in our grip, and whatever you do, don't stick it in too much, because that's cheating. About 1 inch of the tee, you put it under that pad on your hand, hold that in there, and then do your grip, and you shouldn't drop the tee throughout your whole swing. So if you drop the tee, you know your grip is getting too loose. So what I did, I put that tee in there and literally hit every single golf ball with it in there for about a month. And I was playing and practicing every single day. So what I thought was, if I can keep that in there, my grip's never going to come loose off of the golf club, because I used to go up to the top like this and let go. So I would let go right here and the tee would fall out. So what I did, I just put the tee in there, and I thought, boy, if I could keep that in there and just hit balls with it, then my grip would become secure throughout my whole golf swing. So that's what I did. I got the tee, and literally every single ball I hit for about a month, yeah, I kept it in there throughout my swing. Now, it's not very comfortable at first, and you're going to hate it. So, but if you want to solidify your grip, keep it nice and secure on there, but yet keep your wrists nice and loose, then that's a great way to work on it. So you might want to give that one a try. So there you go. We want to keep our grip pressure at about 2 out of 10 when we first start. Okay, that's keeping our hands very relaxed. We want our arms, our forearms extended, but at 0 out of 10. Okay, so our arms are just hanging there. We're going to get the golf club in motion with our coiling of our body. So we're going to get to the top of the backswing. Club's going to be pretty secure up there. Well, definitely secure up there at about an 8 out of 10 grip pressure. And we're going to let that happen naturally after we get it, obviously. So at first you may have to feel it, but hopefully it just does it naturally. It's going to be real solid as we're hitting the shot. Again, still probably around 8 out of 10. I'm not all locked up. You know, my arms aren't locked when I'm hitting the golf ball, but my grip is definitely secure. And then as I go into my finish position, grip is still secure, wrists are still loose. I'm probably at about 6 or 7 out of 10. Because the ball's long gone and I'm starting to relax at that point. Okay, so keep that in mind as you make your swings and as you're working on your game, and you'll get the right grip pressure throughout your whole swing.